guys, welcome back to the channel. It is the next day. I'm glad you came back to see what all I got. Yesterday you guys got to see the unboxing of Darth Revan, the Black Series figure. I hope it was very good for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. He looks incredible. Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's got real cloth and stuff. Be careful with the cloth. It can rip and tear and stuff like that. But along with that, you saw I unboxed pretty much unboxed this one, right? And then we opened the one that we had from the previous one because the card was messed up on this one, but this one was brand spanking new. So yeah, he was along with that one. And then online, so this is going to be a whole series update on every Black Series, so I can just get it out of the way. You guys know what I have in Black Series, and if I get any more, I'll do that, and then we'll do a quick update. So we'll do an update as in, if I get a Mandalorian, I'll do an update with all the Mandalorians I have. He'll go into that until the collection gets too big for me to actually go through all the Mandalorians or all the troopers or all the Jedis or all the rebels that I have. But that is my end goal, is to just try to collect Black Series. It'll probably never come to a massive collection, or I won't be able to get Black Series that were out and that are not out because they're $100, $500, $600, and it's just hard to drop $600 on one figure. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it'll happen down the road, maybe it won't, but we'll have to see. But that's my ultimate goal with my series, is just to collect. With Star Wars figures, it's going to be the Black Series. I don't think I'm going to catch going to collect the Kenner figures or the smaller ones. I think I'm going to strictly stick to the Black Series here, because they look so good. They're detailed. They're 1/6 inch. I think 6-inch figures. I'm butchering it. You guys are probably yelling at me and screaming, and you call yourself a collector. But we are working on being really good at our collectors. So don't be mad at me too much. Correct me in the comment section below and be like, they are 6-inch figures, blah blah. But please be nice. But I don't expect you guys to be nice. You can be as harsh as you want. But yeah, as you guys just seen, so we have the dark Revan, right? The black Revan for that, and now we have the white gaining power light side Revan. So on this it says Jedi Knight Revan. So he's a Jedi Knight in this one, and you let's get some comparison here. So the visor, which I find very interesting, the mask is almost all the same, besides the halo right around the rim of the eyebrow visor. It's the copper color of his armor. So yeah, and then on this Revan figure, the armor's a little lighter, and then but on this it's got the brown robes, or the brownish to go with the Jedi, and then the whitish tan to go with. But he only has the purple lightsaber. So that's what I love about him, because he carries a purple lightsaber. So he goes with kind of Mace Windu aspect of how Mace Windu was. I think what it is Mace Windu could kind of use dark side. They haven't really fell to the dark side or turned towards the dark, or part of the dark side, but they have a greater understanding of it. They're more than likely, they're like dark side, light side, dark side guys. Like they go really close. instead of like a yellow lightsaber who seeks out the dark side and tries to destroy it, they'll use dark side powers or stuff to actually fight against the Sith. So, but they're not the Seekers or whatever. But yeah, so we have light side Revan or Jedi Knight Revan, along with the 50th anniversary. So we have two of them. The 50th anniversary is Lucasfilms, along with the Red series Revan. So I have 3 Revans, Darth Revans, along with a light side Revan. So I have 4 Revan figures from Black Series. I told you guys Revan was my favorite, and I was gonna go all out. So yeah, as soon as they make a Malik, I'll be grabbing Malik or Bastila. I don't think they made a Bastila yet, but if I find it, it's mine. I'm going for it. These I will spend $600 on getting. I don't know if I will spend $600, but you get the point. I will search out Revan figures and I will acquire. My goal is probably to have one of the biggest and nicest Revan collection for Star Wars ever. Like if that's one of my main goals, is to have the biggest, nicest Revan collection ever. If I can get a hold of just anything with Revan or have to do with Revan, it's gonna happen. So, but yeah. So that updates pretty much my Jedi Star Wars collection. But even though all my Jedi are Darth Revan from the Old Republic, but as of right now, that'll probably conclude for right now my Jedi collection, unless they come up with a Bastila, Malik. I know they got a Malgus figure, but he runs a hefty price. So if I can get a hold of a Malik, you best believe I'll be getting a hold of a Malik. But the next one, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this one is the 212 Trooper that's exclusively at Walgreens. Yes, I went and got some 212 Troopers while they're exclusively releasing at Walmart. These guys are, I guess, going to be my first stop in collecting Troopers. So, yeah, he got added along with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 212s battalion trooper. We have 5 of these. Let's hopefully I can get these lined up on nice. Let's get them all lined up on nice. What I like about these boxes though, the way they have these boxes is just like so great for lining up. Like you can line up figures pretty easy with these boxes. So we have them all here. Let me readjust them to down here. Look at that, guys. Sorry, I wish I had a better camera and all that stuff, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 of these. My opinion on squads, so it's kind of like army building. You see the Halo collection in the background, but it's kind of like army building, but this is more squad building. I guess you could consider army building, which I will consider army building. But with this, so with this, the 5, it's more like, so it is army building, but it's not like in the aspect of an army. It's in the aspect of like, this is a squad. And the way I do squads is 5. I consider squads like 5 to 7 guys. So that's a kind of what I remember from the military. if we did have a squad, it was mostly 5 to 7. Most of the time I ran, so the way we ran, I ran as in support. So we had me, or our sergeant, me, another person from our support squad, and then 2 like specialty guys that were part of the shop. And usually we ran another one, which would put us at 5, but they started messing around with things, so we ended up with like 4 or 5. But we usually sat around 5, and I don't know how infantry did it because I wasn't part of the infantry, but it seemed like most of the time they ended up 5 to 6 to 7 guys in one squad. So I'm gonna stick with 5. 5 is a real good number for me. It gives squad leader, assistant squad leader, and then 3 guys. So you could easily put 3 guys as specialties. So like, and if you see the Bad Batch, I think they run 5 to 6. So I think people base it off of Bad Batch, which is 6, but sometimes it's just 5. So I'm gonna do mostly 5s for right now until I decide if I want to bump it up. Usually, sometimes squads run like you end up with 2 squad. So you end up with 2 squad leaders. A squad will run like 10, I think, and then it's really weird. So they'll have a staff sergeant in charge of that squad, and then they'll have 2 sergeants in charge of each team. That's it, team. So then you'll have a team, 2 teams. A sergeant would end up in charge of that team, and then you would have your team leads, which would be a specialist or corporal who'd run with basically hand in hand with your team, which would be, and then you would normally have 3 soldiers underneath. So that would a total of 10 people in a squad, 10 to 11. So that's usually how much an actual squad runs sometimes, but we were support, so we ran basically off of shop, what we worked on. So you had your mechanics, your AC guys, your generator guys, your weapons guys, your stuff like that. Just a little insight into the military, a little bit of what we did as a unit. But that's pretty much how I'm gonna run things, is mostly 5. If I'm gonna complete a squad of regular guys in a battalion, it'll be 5, maybe 6, depending on special guys. So if I can get a Commander Cody to go along with these guys, so it'll run 6. So I'll have a full squad. So yeah, even though you wouldn't run a commander with just a lowly squad. But yeah, so we have 5, count them, 5 212s battalion guys. Let me get the next guys going. Alrighty, so then I ended up going and grabbing when I saw it. I saw it at GameStop and ended up picking it up. As you can see, I'll show off the price. Boom, $28. So like $29 for this guy, and he is Connor Jacks. There you go. He is why am I drawing blank? He's a guard, Imperial Guard. Like, I forget. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? I know these guys. Oh God, Imperial Guard. He betrayed. I got a little statement right there. If you want to read that, pause it and read. But yeah, he I guess he betrayed the Imperial Guard. He looks like he has a Mando rifle on the back. One of those. I forget what they're called, but they're supposed to be like illegal for people to have because they do weird damage. So yeah, I have him because I just seen him at GameStop, and I love the Imperial Guard. I love these guys, so I would love to get these guys with anything, because they go. I love them in the MMO game. I used to kind of dress around and run as the armor. I like the ones with the fins that have on their heads and whatnot. But yeah, so we have Imperial Guards, and I will be grabbing Imperial Guards because they're considered troopers to me, so they're part of the whole army aspect, so I'll be grabbing those. But then our last but not least Black Series that we ended up grabbing, we grabbed this at Target because I seen him and I was like, I have not seen him anywhere else. So, but you saw him in the toy hunt. Obviously, you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys watch the toy hunts. We got a Paz Vizsla, the heavy Mando, which people like to refer, but there actually is a heavy Mando, and then there's Paz Vizsla. So, yeah, he's a heir to the Vizsla or whatever that's got going on with the Mandalorians. He doesn't have a head scope, but he comes with this awesome rocket pack that leads into this awesome Gatling gun, dude. Yeah, you can't beat that. Like, I want to get some Death Troopers for him just so I could run him, 3 Death Troopers, and then I want to customize like a couple other Death Troopers. I want to make a Grenader. That would be awesome to get some Black Series troopers with grenades or grenade pouches. Even if I have to make them, I'll probably end up making them. But yeah, Grenader, make a special Grenader, or even a sniper dude. Like, get a hold of one of the Black Series sniper guys and change his whole aspect to Mandalorian armor, with maybe just get a Death Trooper, stick some sniper in there, and customize the helmet a little bit to add visors and stuff for sniping and stuff like that. That's the plan. That's the goal. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna do it to it. But that's everything I have for Black Series. So you guys got a full update. I was gonna stretch it out and be like, we ended up getting 2 12 troopers. We ended up getting a Paz Vizsla. We ended up getting a Connor Jax. We ended up getting this, which kind of sucks, because if I do run out of content for collections and I don't pick up stuff on certain weeks, that means I don't have anything, and I could have stretched these out. But I'm not worried about it anymore. I just, whole collection update, boom. But that's what we have for Star Wars Black Series. That's the collection update. There's nothing more else unless I grab it in a video and you see it in the video. Obviously, I'm going to do this is a collection update to my Black Series. But like, majority of the time, if a collection update is going to happen, it's going to happen with a pack opening beforehand. So I order quite a little bit offline, especially Black Series, because you can't really find them. You would love to find them out in the wild, but majority of them have been snagged. There's a lot of collectors out there, guys, and I love it. I love it. It creates competition. But it's just, that's more for a food for thought going into the whole collecting aspect and stuff like that, because believe it or not, I had a chance to grab 2 more 212 troopers, but what ended up happening is somebody got to them first. Those weren't going to be keeps. They were going to be resales so we could make some money off of it, but you know, that's neither here or there. Didn't end up grabbing them, and it happened. But that's the whole Star Wars collection update. This video is about 20 minutes long, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you liked about it. What's your favorite series of Star Wars to collect? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you love the Black Series line, if you dislike the Black Series line. Who's your favorite Darth? Just anything would do. But I will see you in the next one. Later.